Yeah, we had a goal basically, well, all week that we wanted to come over here and play our best game of the season. You know, the last 2 years we really haven't done that, and you know, I think I haven't watched obviously the films or anything, but I think offensively, all phases, defensively, all phases, we had some really nice returns on punt return. And I think we did, and it feels really, really good to play your best game of the year, Week 15.
Coach, why is it we keep talking about you as state champions? What is it about this program that is better than anybody else?
Well, I don't think we are better than anyone else. I mean, we just show up and play hard, but you know, it's a lot of things, and you know, when you get it rolling like we have, you know, you got talent in the right spots. You get coaches that have worked together for a decade, you know, and the parents and everyone knows what the expectations are, and then you just got to keep working it, and you know, the players buy in and work extremely hard, you know, pretty much year round, you know, in the weight room, and so when it's their turn, you know, they're ready to go, and then, like I said, it's all those factors.
You guys, did the loss to Kirtland come up at all the last week?
It definitely came up. It was a big win for all of us players, but I think it means definitely a lot to Coach Goodwin. I mean, that loss 2 years ago, we had the lead going into half, pretty decent lead, and just coming back out that second half and getting beat, tough loss. So it was definitely a major confidence booster coming into this week.
Big motivation because Goodwin kept getting on us that if we were slacking off, that's going to happen again. What happened 2 years ago, so that really made us focus a little bit harder.
How much of a topic was it in the locker room at halftime today?
Well, we got in, talked about what was going good and what was going wrong, and said we couldn't give up because we knew they weren't going to, so we had to play until there's no time left on the clock.
In retrospect, was the punt fumble at the beginning of the game a turning point? Did you feel like that was a real turning point for you, or just?
I mean, I think it definitely gave us a boost. You know, I think it probably kick-started what I think would have happened. But yeah, I don't think it changed the game, but it definitely gave us a boost for sure.
Your ability to stop Kirtland's running game and put him in third long situations, the importance of that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't see that style of play over on in our league, and really on our side of the state hardly ever. So it's a tough adjustment. But we did play them 2 years ago, and we found that after we see a team, typically the second time we play them, our defense plays a lot better. So that was important for us to go through that. And you know, I believe football is about matchups, and our defense was big and stout this year, whereas 2 years ago we weren't. You know, and it was just a tough matchup. We just didn't have those kids. You know, like these linebackers, like these D linemen, you know, we were much thinner, you know, 2 years ago.
When you say that style of play, would you define that, please? Kirtland's style of play, which you don't see on your side of the state?
Just the commitment to run the ball, play after play after play. We play in a spread league, a balanced league. We see a lot of diversity, but we don't see anyone that's just going to buckle it up and come after you every play.
So you talk about Nate's performance today, and I mean, Tangent had a big game for you guys too. Dave, if you want to chime in, feel free.
Yeah, Nick did a good job out there. I was throwing the ball up to him. He was making plays. I know the one play he skied up to get that ball, and he did a good job, and the line did a good job protecting me on the running backs, and it was pretty easy when you got the line protecting you like that.
And we felt good about that going into the game, because it was kind of like what we were just talking about, the struggle we had to defend them. You know, we feel like a team like that, I mean, how can they simulate our offense very well and get ready for that? So, you know, we felt good about our passing game coming into the game, and thankfully Nate, you know, put the ball, I see he's 10 for 15, but a couple of the other ones could have been called as well. He put the ball pretty much on the money, made some plays for us for sure.
Alex, how did it feel to pound the ball the way you got to do it in the second half? You ran with a little bit of an attitude.
It's definitely real fun getting the ball and having a great offensive line. It's always fun to able to put the gaps nice and cut and run.
Is it easy to find 74?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun blocking for teammates like that. It really makes the game fun.
John, you really looked like you were really enjoying it out there. What were your emotions like having not played in this game last year?
Honestly, it wasn't a last year thing. It was a 2 years ago thing. Playing against a team that beat you and kind of embarrassed your program, it's a great motivator, and when you got the lead, you just got to keep building it and then have fun with your teammates. It's the last game, and you want to go out on top.
The coach mentioned you guys wanting to play perfect, your best game. What was the mood like at halftime, considering 2 years ago?
We were just getting amped up, and we were trying to keep it going. You go into the locker room like we did 2 years ago, and everything's a little dead. You know, it's hard to get it back going, and you can't let the team capitalize on you being dead, so we had to come out pumped up.
And John pumped him up at halftime, let me tell you. I can't tell you what he said, but I'll just tell you he pumped him up.
We asked Tiger about looking ahead, you know, because they've got a lot of guys back. Had an excellent group here. How do you assess what these guys accomplished and looking ahead for this program?
You know, I'm proud of this group. As a matter of fact, one of the offensive linemen reminded me out there, sometimes I just say what I'm thinking, and it's really not that nice. But I told these seniors when they were freshmen, and maybe when they were sophomore, and I was ripping on Dirksen, but yeah, it was like, your class cannot even run isolation play right. I mean, they can't run a basic ISO. I said, I'm going to take a year sabbatical and hike the damn Appalachian Trail when you're a senior. Because I was like, you guys can't run an isolation play. And I was just all over Dirksen because I just like picking on somebody that can actually do something about it. So, and 77, Thomas Ungris just told me, and I forgot all about it. He said, are you glad you didn't hike the Appalachian Trail? I said, yeah, I guess I am.
You'll be getting a book about that one too.
An Appalachian Trail book?
Yeah, information book.
Did you say when you did that? When you were getting on?
John says when they were sophomores.
Yeah.
Maybe, I might have
Maybe
mentioned
once or
it.
twice as a junior.
It's pop.
Coach, the stats, I guess, show 11 out of 13 on third down conversions, which is pretty outstanding. Is that just kind of staying on schedule, you think, and being able to have good situations to be a third down?
A part of it definitely was, but part of it was Nate, he extended, as I recall, he extended a couple of those, made some really good throws, and really, you know, he's really done that really the last 3 weeks. You know, just moving the chains one way or another. I said, you know, stretch that 6'6" frame out there and hold the ball out. Get a first down, I don't care. Okay, and he did it well. Really, like I said, the last 3 weeks. He did it really well against Coldwater, last week against Liberty Benton, and again today.
Tim, we got more MAC success this year with Minster, and of course you guys. You can reflect on that just for a little bit.
You know, it's the same as it's ever been. I thought the league was really good this year, really balanced. You know, the beauty of it, and Minster had 4 losses, I think, but we had been behind in 3 games, I think. So, you know, we would, it just helps you, you know. Sometimes undefeated teams get here and they've never been behind, never been tested, but that's never the case in our league. And you know, you get good players and good coaches, they just make you better. They just make you better.